What's up, Cancer? This is Soul from Intuitive Tarot, here to look at your week ahead starting November 10th, 2025. My fellow crabs, I hope all is well. Welcome any new subscribers to the channel. I appreciate you. Not reading any reversals, but the decks will be listed in the description box that I am using to do your weekly reading, Cancer. And just cleansing the energies here from Dawn Gemini's messages for the week. And we're about to see what is in store for us. All right, give me all the energy here for Cancer. What's the messages that Cancer have to look forward to? These cards are very slippery. Damn. Give me the messages for Cancer. Energies for my crabs. What's going on with my crabs this week? I think we had the, if I'm not mistaken, we may have had the Three of Swords in our reading last week. So this week is almost coming to a close. I didn't experience any Three of Swords energy. As I reflect back of last week, not even involved in my work, no conflicting energies with, family members, romantic partners, or friends. So that's why I said the Three of Swords don't always, just because it's in a spread doesn't mean that everybody's going to be affected or impacted by it. And definitely may mean something totally different to someone else in terms of impact. All right, so I'm just using the Oracle deck here. Give me all the Oracle messages for my fellow crabs this week. What are the Oracle messages for Cancer? Okay, let's cut this deck here and we'll begin your messages, Cancer, with the main deck. And for us, we're going to start off with, oh, shit. Okay, so you're the fourth sign now, Cancer. Ooh. You're the fourth sign that has received the Tower. So, of course, just like I said about the Three of Swords, maybe I need to stop talking about these cards prior to doing these readings here because I always seem to pop this shit up. The Tower may not be something that affects us on a personal level. So, I'm not even going to say that's the good news because the Tower is still unpredictable. We don't know how it's going to express itself, but it's always involving some sort of devastation or shock energy. All right. I always advise you guys not to engage in any types of, fights or arguments with anyone because it doesn't turn out to be pretty. The Tower will still be anything that may include our weather. It may be, like earthquakes, something very shocking, something devastating. Okay, so we're going to start off with that. I don't feel clarify on that like I explained in the other videos because no one card is going to clarify exactly what's going to happen for everybody. So it's unpredictable, so we don't know. We just have to let it go and see how it expresses itself. But Cancer, you're the fourth sign that has received the Tower. So either this is going to be an extraordinary week in terms of energy, and we hear about a lot of shocking and destruction and devastation. Okay, we don't know yet. Anyway, oracly on top of the Tower here, we have Libra, just zodiac sign here. Listen to good traits and the bad traits. You still may be the Cancer that has Libra in your birth chart. You could be dating a Libra, family member is a Libra, friend, co-worker. All right, so the good traits of Libra they're idealistic, they're nice, expressive, reliable. They can be sweet, they can be charming, diplomatic, and loyal. The bad traits of Libra, they can be indecisive, vain, passive, aggressive, passive-aggressive, that's one word, gossipy, fearful, and self-indulgent. Compatible signs for Libra would be Gemini, Aquarius, Leo, and Aries. All right, next message up here for you is elegant. So that's the addition that I'm doing is throwing two oracle messages on the cards that I turn over. This one here says pleasing and graceful in appearance or style, sophisticated, classy, classic, aesthetic, affluent, exquisite, fashionable, distinguished, and dignified. Those One stab words again. Anyway, all right, so the next message up here for us, Cancer, is the Nine of Pentacles. All right, so the Nine of Pentacles is any types of recognition that may be coming your way through any rewards through your employer. All right, or there's something that you worked hard on outside of your employment. Maybe you worked on your own energies here, trying to improve yourself. It could be trying to improve your financial status. Nine of Pentacles is one of those financial independent cards. Either you're striving to be or you already are. Now it's time for us to sit back and relax and enjoy the fruits of our hard labor. Okay, the Pentacles being here with the Tower in terms of expression, that's companies and could be involving our stock markets taking a hit. But I feel that there could be people getting, just like I woke up this morning and read that the local big powerhouse Tower Health is laying off 350 employees. So, when the health industry starts to get impacted, then, I don't know what to say. It's just really heading towards tough times, but you have to stay positive. So the Nine of Pentacles could still be for that Cancer that gets promoted, that gets a substantial pay raise, gets bonus money. And if you have access to this type of money and you want to spend on yourself or splurge for yourself or someone else, you're to do so. You're not to feel guilty about it, because this card always comes through, Cancer, to remind you that you are deserving of something hard that you worked for. All right. Nine of Pentacles can also be stretched out into other areas of your life this week in terms of opportunities. It doesn't always involve money. So that would be the Nine of Pentacles. All right. So promotions, job offer, contract offer, bonus money, pay raises. There you go. Oracling on top of the Nine of Pentacles, now we have Sagittarius, another sign. And this simply states good trades-wise, adventurous, free spirit, outgoing. They're bold, idealistic, investigative. The bad traits of Sagittarius is overconfident, dogmatic, outspoken, very blunt, impatient, and careless. Compatible signs to Sagittarius, of course, would be Leo, Aries, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Next message for you, Cancer, is compassion. Someone who feels sympathy and concern for others, wants to help them. Kind, considerate, non-judgmental attitude. That would be us in a nutshell. All right, next message up for us, Cancer, is the World, Major Arcana. That's going to take down the energy of the Tower. All right, so the World, there's a chapter of energy that's ending for us, Cancer. There's a new chapter that we're about to read. The World card always talks about opportunities, so there could be opportunities again, stronger than the opportunities of the Nine of Pentacles in your spread. And this could be coming from unknown or known sources. The World card also represents all relationships. Up next, Cancer, we have educated. This is teacher. Just could be an educator. Could be a student, who returned to school or taking online classes or, in the physical actual building. You could be an avid book reader. Okay. Could be visiting a library this week. That would be educated. Next up here, Cancer, is Taurus, another sign that we have. And the good traits of Taurus is persistent. They're tough. Determined, loyal, organized, resourceful. The bad traits of Taurus is selfish, spiteful, lazy, jealous, possessive, opinionated, and materialistic. Compatible signs, of course, would be Virgo, Capricorn, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. So you may have Taurus in your birth chart. You may be dating a Taurus. You may have a family member that's a Taurus. You may have friends and coworkers that are Taurus. Okay. Up next here for you, Cancer, we have Judgment. Judgment actually is going to bring down the energy of the Tower as well, because this is the card of awakening and spiritual protection and guidance. So, like I said, oftentimes when the Tower shows up here, it's just for me to talk about other things that could be happening, but you may hear about them that, create some sort of shock or some sort of all. You know what I mean? So judgment here, what's hidden in the dark comes to the light. Some things, Cancer, that you may discover about yourself that you didn't know before could be positive or negative. Some things that you discover about others that you didn't know before, that too could be positive or negative. There may be an instance, and I think this card showed up for us last week, that there's something that we move forward with that we may not have had an opportunity to move forward with in our recent past. So that could be what I'm seeing as well. Making sure that you are staying true to yourself, Cancer, or staying positive at all times and positive towards others. This is a card that still represents karmic paybacks. If you don't, karma always pays its debts. All right, so following that, oracally, we have Aquarius, another sign. So someone's dealing with Aquarius, a Taurus, and what was the other one? A Sagittarius? I believe Libra. Okay, so the bad traits, or the good traits, I'm sorry, of Aquarius. I'm Aquarius rising, so it's dependable, individualistic, and I struggled with this word in Aquarius when they received it. I couldn't get it out. Original, witty, creative, and willpower. The bad traits of Aquarius is, insensitive, rebellious, detached, stubborn, unemotional. Compatible signs to Aquarius is Libra, Gemini, Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. Next message up here for you, Cancer, is investigator. This is someone actively seeking truth, knowledge, or understanding about deeper aspects in their own life, that which can be you, Cancer, or someone else's life. All right, next message here for you is we have the Lovers. Lovers underneath that tower will definitely take down the energy of the tower itself, right? So the Lovers, and usually when the Lover shows up in the spread, what I say, it usually levels everything out. So your interactions, communications with anyone, you should have a very good week in terms of that exchange of energy. The Lovers, so it could be, spending quality time with your friends, your romantic partners, your family, could be business partners. And then, the Lovers brings all of that energy together. So it could be, form romantic partnerships, platonic friendships, business partnerships, and any, thing going on in the family dynamics. All right. So we got the major arcana, the Lovers in our spread. On top of that, oracally, lone wolf. This is a very independent or solitary person, self-reliant, prefers to work alone, strong work ethic, self-motivated, self-aware, may resist authority, and path less traveled. Okay, that sounds familiar. Next one up is party goer. This one says loves to party frequently, partier, pleasure seeker, club hopper, celebrant, debauchery, socializer, party animal, reveler. Okay? Is that you, Cancer, or somebody that you know? All right, next message up here for you, Cancer, is the major arcana, the Hierophant. Like I said, when this showed up in Taurus's video, of course, it made Taurus's reading that much stronger. But we have three gentlemen here on this Hierophant. That's unusual, but I don't know what the reason is behind that, but, we have spiritual energy of protection again. We have that with the Judgment card, plus, we have that taking down the energy of the tower as well. So we got 1, 2, 3. We got 3 powerful cards here, Cancer, that is going to take down the energy of that tower. And again, just because it's in your spread, I have to, reiterate that it's not something that we may experience or we may feel it. It just may be that there's something significant going on around us that is going to be expressed next week, and we'll find out. Anyway, someone could be getting married here, teaching and learning, of course, and then someone could be, on the job training. So pay attention to any types of spiritual epiphanies, having to experience any spiritual enlightenments. All that energy will be felt. Oracally, on top of the Hierophant, now we have another sign, Capricorn. So the good traits of Capricorn is hardworking, nature, practical, reliable leaders, wise, methodical. The bad traits of Capricorn is ruthless, cold, hold grudges, Status seeking, always anxious and pessimistic. Compatible signs would be Taurus, Virgo, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Next message for you, Cancer, is strict. Strict is, demanding that rules concerning behavior are obeyed and observed. Stern, severe, harsh, firm, unbending, and uncompromising. All right. Next message up here for you, Cancer, is the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is usually someone who comes in very fast to assist you, Cancer. Could be a family member, a romantic partner, could be a friend, could be a coworker, assisting you and helping you out for anything that you need help with. They come in quickly and then they exit quickly. But the presence of the Knight of Wands in your spread could also indicate of how fast a new relationship may take shape and form. That could be platonic or romantic. Hence, it mirrors over here to the Lovers. So this could be things that are about to intensify or things that are about to heat up for you. Very passionate. Of course, he's a court card, so he has no restrictions in terms of his, sexual expression. All right. Workly on top of the Knight of Wands, we have another zodiac sign, Pisces. Okay, so the good traits of Pisces is empathetic, compassionate, artistic, intuitive, romantic, adaptable. And the bad traits of Pisces is temperamental, they're spiteful, gullible, can be escapist, self-pity, overly sensitive. Compatible signs for Pisces, of course, would be Scorpio, Cancer, Capricorn, Taurus, as well as Virgo. Next message up here for you, Cancer, we have baby boomers. I fall into the category of baby boomers. If you were in Cancer, I'm reading for that was born between 1946 to 1964, then you are a baby boomer. And it's just, generation, age group, time period, culture, societal norms, beliefs, family dynamics, styles, music, and activities. All right, so the last card that I have for you, Cancer, is Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is in the spread for us, and this is the mother of all love. Of course, we talk about her loving nature, her caring nature. She's very supportive. She's very intuitive. So pay attention again to your intuition, making sure that you are always trusting the process. This is usually going out for mature females, okay? So, but it still could be, your mother, your grandmother, an older sister, an aunt. Could be an older friend, someone that you are, respecting, who is well respected. Queen of Cups in a group of cards that I always say if it shows up in your spread, Cancer, then you could already be receiving that type of energy from those that are near and dear. And also she has the ability to pull together new relationships, romantic as well as platonic. She also mirrors over here to the Lovers. All right, Orkney, on top of the Queen, and we have judgmental. Judgmental means jump to conclusions, Cancer. Believe everyone is out to get you or them, intolerant of people unlike them, fault-finding, and hypercritical. All right, so the last card I have for you in the spread would be extra. Read all about it. Acting over the top, Cancer, dramatic, doing too much, excessive manner, overreacting, yes. Overreacting, news unnecessary, and doing the most. All right, so that's what I have for us for this week. Again, Cancer, it's just me interpreting these messages here for you. Take what's going to work, leave the rest alone. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Have a safe, great week ahead. Always placing emphasis when the Tower is present in your spread. You'll be fine, Cancer. Don't worry about it. Always come back to get more of these messages from me. I think I said that already, and I'll talk to you soon. Ciao.